Hello everybody, it's Jennifer again. Nice to see you. Hope everyone's doing well. I know with this COVID virus and everything, there's a lot of people who are down and hopefully not out, especially here in Pensacola. In Florida in general, it's a hot spot. So, I just want to let you know that there's a few things that I'm going to be talking about on my channel. I'm going to be just hodgepodge of everything, being from Louisiana, we call that lagniappe. A little something extra. So, just to let you know, I do wear contacts. I'm not wearing them right now. I do wear glasses, so you probably won't see them on me, but for those of you who are used to seeing me with glasses the whole time, there you go. I think they look pretty smart with my faux hawk hair here. It's kind of growing into a faux hawk. I think it's funny. Okay, so to get right to the point, I am going to start this one out by telling you guys how I found out that I have had cancer. I know I said have had. We don't know yet if it's all gone or not. So right now I'm in a wait and see type of situation. Okay, so I was diagnosed in 2006 when I had Mia with endometriosis. For sure. So I knew ahead of time that I did, but the doctor confirming it, it's just what it was. If you don't know what endometriosis is, I'll just kind of break it down because it's different for everyone. What it can do is it can, how do I put it? Your uterus normally sloughs off skin cells, and that usually comes out when you have a period, usually like a heavier period. Most women who don't have that, they don't even realize that it's there. And I'm sorry, by the way, if the camera jerks. I'm holding my phone up and my hand involuntarily will move on its own because of chemo. It's a lovely side effect. So anyway, with mine, the tissue can slough off and attach itself to other things like your bladder, or things of that nature. Or in my case, it sloughed off and it did attach to the other organs, but not bad. Just a little bit here and a little bit there. But what mine ended up being is my periods got heavier and heavier to the point where I was using Depends, adult diapers, because pads didn't work. And oh my god, if I tried to use a tampon, forget it. It's like I didn't have anything to prevent messes. I'll put it that way. So it just kept getting worse and worse over the years. And then this past year, it got to the point where I was having heavy periods for like 3 months straight, and no reprieve, no nothing. It didn't stop. And it was just constantly heavy to the point where I was anemic and in the hospital. So I ended up in the hospital. Honestly, it had nothing to do with that. That was just something that we found out while I was in the hospital. 1 second. Dry mouth is another lovely side effect thing. These side effects don't go away right away when treatment ends. It takes it a while for it to go away. So anyway, I knew something was wrong before that, but I had a bad time with OBGYNs because the only one who ever verified that I had an actual problem was the one that delivered Mia. Everybody else, everyone else, and I don't know why, but I always ended up with a male doctor. Not saying that all male doctors are wrong. 'Cause I had a male doctor diagnose me correctly, but all the doctors, OBGYNs, I went to see after him. Oh, you don't have endometriosis. Oh, no, it's just a bad period. Oh, no, you didn't have a miscarriage. No, you didn't have that. That's not what that was. No, it's just a heavy period. I know the difference between a miscarriage and a heavy period. Thank you very much. And that's part of it. They happen. I think about it sometimes. Do I dwell on it? No. I just feel like those babies that didn't form, they just weren't ready yet. And I got exactly what I ordered from, for kids. I got a boy first and a girl second. I got a boy with red hair and eyes that, are blue or green depending on what he wears. 6 foot tall. Absolutely big heart. I love my son so much, it's unreal. And then I got 5 years later a matching pair, because my daughter has really dark hair and these ice blue eyes that are just, they pin ya. And yes, it's true. You get what you give. And as a teenager, I was hell on wheels. I was awful. I was absolutely a terror. And my daughter, I love her more than life itself. I do. I love my kids so much. But my daughter is definitely, you get what you give. She definitely is a mini me to the zenth degree, with that whole attitude, major attitude. But she also has a big heart, and I'm proud of the volunteer work that she does. I'm proud of the good things that she does for the community. She does a lot of good things. She volunteers at a food bank. She goes with her grandmother to do all that stuff. And if it weren't for Aletha, she wouldn't be doing any of this stuff, because I'm been stuck, here in bed, and she wouldn't have been able to go and do anything. So I am grateful to the family that I have that pitches in. The friends and family love me, and I can't ever say thank you enough. But okay, so back to the story. Sorry, I did tangents before chemo. I have no excuse. Cancer is not the excuse for going off of the path there for a while. So please bear with me. That's just me. Okay, so I went into an OBGYN, I want to say around March, April, somewhere there, before October. And I walked in there and I said, I want a hysterectomy. I'm in my mid-40s. I have two kids. One's grown, so he thinks. And, I'm kind of done here. I don't want the periods anymore. I'm really sick of the cramping, of the pain, having to sit at work and, just grit my teeth and bear it, when it takes my breath away, not really being able to get up and run to the bathroom every 5 seconds, because that's what it feels like you have to do. And I said, I'm just sick of it. I don't need it. It's controlling my life. I can't go and do things because I have to plan around. Hey, is there a bathroom, that I can go to? No. Well, no. So here I am, not very far from the beach, for instance, and we can't go to the beach because, yeah. So that's not cool. So she said, okay, well, before we go and jump into that, that boat, let's go ahead and do some, exam and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, fine. Did an exam. She said, okay, ultrasounds. Cool. She believed me right off the bat, and she looked in my records and it said there, endometriosis. So she treated, and I explained to her what had happened in the past and all the trouble that I had trying to, deal with it. And she said, it's just, unfortunately, that's kind of the way it is with a lot of older male doctors. They just think that we're crying wolf when we're not. So we did the ultrasounds, and it came back, and she says there's masses there. And I'm thinking, well, of course there's masses there. It's endometriosis. Not that kind of mass. And I didn't get that. So she does a biopsy. We wait a week. We come back. It's positive. I have cancer. I can't describe to you the way the way that it feels when you're told that you've got cancer. You've got the one thing other than your children passing away before you, or something horrible happening to them. Because it's not a selfish feeling. It's more along the lines of the whole bottom falling out, like you're standing on a glass surface, and below you is 20 feet down, and the ocean's down there, and it might catch you and you might die. Either way, it's going to be painful. But in that split second, you feel like that glass has been pulled out from underneath you quick, like a magician pulling a tablecloth out from underneath the dishes. And your heart drops. And you feel physically like an out-of-body experience. Just feels like your soul just got ripped out of your chest. I didn't even know I was crying. But I was. So, okay. Went to a specialist, OBGYN oncologist, because it could have been wrong. Possibility. Happened before. And they said it's possibly cancer, and I said, okay, so I hung on to possibly until the OBGYN oncologist confirmed, yes, it is cancer, for sure. Then I lost it all over again. Because then it was real. An oncologist said it. The C word. Oh my gosh, my brain started going nuts. I mean, the thoughts that went through it, I'm going to die. I'm going to leave my kids behind. I can't leave my kids behind. They can't live without me. I can't live without them. I can't do this. I can't, no, this can't be real. This happens to somebody else. It doesn't happen to me. Granted, my whole life has been filled with this doesn't happen to me, this happens to other people situations. My life has not been easy. And I'm tough. I know I am. I can take it. So I thought at the time. So we go in and we meet with the oncologist. I put on my big girl panties. I can do this. I can do this. This is just one more thing, and its name is cancer. No big deal. Hell, I've had difficulties like this all my life. I'm the baby that survived. For those of you who don't know, a little sidetrack here. When I was born 4 months early, and I weighed 1.5 pounds. And they had to stretch me, uncurl me, because I was a little ball, I guess, to be 12 inches long. And if the hospital was still there or whatever, I guess I still hold the record for the longest living baby that had that problem. I don't know. I think that's what I was told at one point. So, most of my life, just stuff, negative stuff. It's like, let's throw this at Jennifer and see if she can survive it. Okay. Let's throw this at Jennifer and see if she can make it. Well, I'm still here. So the answer is yes, I still can. Let's see. So, back to this story. Comes in and says, okay, you are in you're 43, I'm 44 now, but you're 43, you're the youngest woman that has come through this office with this problem. Oh goody, another record. So I'm like, okay, well, what do we do? I'm like, stoic. I can do this. Tough. So, and I'm not. I was a big old bowl of quivering jello noodles, whatever. On the inside, I was squeezing Daniel's hand. I think I almost broke a knuckle. I don't know, but inside I'm going, focus, 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 because my mind just wasn't listening to him. So I was trying to focus. I heard 6 months chemotherapy. So 6 rounds. Is that a lot? I don't know. Didn't think to ask that question. I was doing good just to listen. And then after that, we're going to go in with radiation. But radiation is optional. But I strongly suggest that you go through radiation because you're so young. Your body can take it. You can take it. Yeah, I took it. So every 3 weeks, I had the 6th visit chemotherapy. So the first scare that I had, no, I'm not going to flash you, is this right here. See it? I call it my Borg implant. So it's actually a port where they can, instead of sticking your arm to get an IV going, they use that. So I had minor surgery for that. Didn't feel a thing. That was the most, I fell asleep, I think, through most of it. So then after that, sorry, dry mouth. I apologize. I mean to quit saying so much. So we started doing that. They plugged me into the collective, and I lay in this big chair, comfy chair that reclined all the way back. I had snacks with me, because it was an all-day affair. And it was just, there was nothing. I'm like, oh, this is a breeze. Getting the IV and stuff, that's no problem. It's afterwards. So, the afterwards, I'm going to leave till another time. Haha. So just to recap a little bit here. When you get told that you've got cancer, or you get told that, something along those lines, and you feel like your whole life stops. Well, ours did. Our life stopped. Couldn't go to work. Still can't go to work. I went ahead and sent my daughter to her grandmother so that, well, technically is two grandmothers because they live together. Because I didn't want her to see me go through all of the things that chemo makes you go through. It's hard. It's not easy. It's painful. It's so painful. It's worse than giving birth. It's just no bueno. It's bad. And it's true what they say. You need to have a really good, positive outlook, or it can be miserable, because it's the same feeling as like you're in a crowded room but you're alone. You're not alone, but you feel like you are. So anyway, thank you so much for listening to all of this. Story time is going to be, for this is going to probably be another one. It takes a lot out of me just to do these right now. So just to give you an idea of what else I'm going to be doing on this channel, I crochet, I knit. I don't knit very well, but I do. I've got puppies. Right now they're all asleep, or else I'd introduce you to them. Let's see what else. I'm married to my best friend, Daniel. My kids are Colin and Mia. Colin's 20 and Mia is 14 going on 40, or 26. It just kind of depends on the day. She's a typical teenager. She drives everybody nuts, but you love her anyway. Part of a side effect of chemo, by the way, is what they call chemo brain, and that's where it's CRS disease, only worse. And I guess one of the other little adventures we can do is, let's see how much my hair grows. It's coming back. Yay, it's coming back. This is like uber soft. This up here. This on the sides feels like regular hair. But this right here, just my faux hawk, I call it, because it likes to grow like this into a point. So, not gray. Yay! No gray yet. When I said, I'd said before, well, we're going to see what my natural hair color is. What I meant was, I've been dyeing my hair for so long, since I was 18. And so, the natural hair color, we haven't seen this till now. But I think it's dirty blonde. Like ash blonde, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. And my hairline was receding beforehand. It's not now. It's up here. Where it was receding was back here. And I have hair all the way up to here. And my hairline was not here. My forehead was big. So I'm getting hair growing back where I didn't have hair before. Bonus! Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit that bell so you get all the notifications when I decide to actually film. I don't have a schedule yet. It's just kind of, I'm going as I feel up to it. And I will tell you more later. So this is me signing off, and everybody have a great one. See you later. Bye.